Still trying to replace me, chase me, tell me how you hate me, erase me. Hate me, erase me, hate me, erase me.
We got another great truth article out of the Epoch Times here. Hunter Biden admits helping set up a meeting between Chinese tycoon and Joe Biden. Hunter Biden, the son of the 2020 Democratic presidential contender Joe Biden, admitted that he helped set up a meeting between a Chinese tycoon and his father when they traveled to China in 2013. Biden, who has been involved in businesses in both China and Russia for a number of years, said that he saw his business partner, Jonathan Lee, when he and Joe Biden traveled to China 6 years ago. Joe Biden was vice president at this time. Biden and Lee told the openly liberal New York Magazine that the meeting between them was a social meeting. Biden also said that he brought his father and Lee together, allowing his business partner to shake hands with the vice president. It wasn't clear how long the meeting lasted. How do I go to Beijing halfway around the world and not see them for a cup of coffee? Biden told the magazine, attempting to defend what happened. Now for me, myself, personally, this is what I, have a hard time believing, that now we're supposed to believe that he's a good father. And while he was over in China, for all this time, he denied anything. Now it's like, well, who wouldn't have a cup of coffee? Well, who wouldn't help their son? If that was the case, if him getting, having an attorney general from over there looking into his business dealings, and then you do all this stuff to make sure that guy's fired and put out of commission, and his whole, job as an attorney general to look into any misdealings didn't get looked into. Yeah, who wouldn't do that for their son? Mr. Biden, Joe Biden. Created a fund called BHR Partners in June of 2013. Biden was an unpaid board member at the time of the December 2013 visit and took an equity stake in the fund after Joe Biden left the White House. Hunter's meeting with Lee and his relationship with BHR attracted very little attention at the time, but some of Biden's advisors were worried that Hunter, by meeting with a business associate during his father's visit, would expose the vice president to criticism, the New Yorker reported. A former senior White House aide added that Hunter Biden's actions highlighted questions about whether he was leveraging access for his benefit. According to the ABC News, within weeks of the China visit, Hunter Biden was doing business in China as part of a Boy Harvest RST, which was run by Lee. Hunter Biden's admission seemed to come in direct contrast with the recent comments from his attorney, who claimed that Biden did not conduct business during that trip. Hunter Biden's links to China and Russia have increasingly come into focus after his father announced he was running for president earlier this year. President Donald Trump said in May that Joe Biden should be investigated over allegations that his son's investment firm received millions of dollars from the Chinese communist regime. We got to think, when has Trump ever made an accusation that didn't turn out to be true, even if it's some time down the road? The allegations were first raised in the book Secret Empires: How the American Political Class Hides Corruption and Enriches Itself and Family and Friends, by author Peter Schweizer. Now, this book was published in 2018. The book says that a business deal that Hunter Biden completed in 2013 took place after his father was very soft on communist China. The Chinese are not going to toss around deals that size without expecting something in return, Schweizer said recently. Why did you get a $1 billion plus deal with the Chinese government? A kind of deal that Goldman Sachs and nobody else got. Even though he had no background in private equity and no background in China. These are very simple and basic questions that need to be asked. Again, we're going to keep following up on this story. I've got a couple videos already out over Hunter Biden and his shady China dealings. But this is some new, and we're going to keeping an eye on this and reporting as it breaks. Michael, this is a Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed to each and every one of you worldwide. Where we go one, we go all.
Hey,